what inspired you to learn quantum touch?
I was always interested in energy healing. And when a friend introduced me to Richard Gordon's books and his video, I was just stunned. I always thought that to do energy healing, you had to be gifted from childhood. And I had studied some energy healing, like laying on of hands and use of the light. But when I found Richard Gordon's teachings, everything became clear to me that I now had a pathway, a solid pathway to actually learn how to do this. So I began, of course, practicing right away. And at that time, my husband was ill with emphysema, and we were using Chinese herbs to heal him, which were very effective. But I began to also combine quantum touch one, and the results were wonderful. So that's how I got started. I found that Richard's teachings were easy to follow, um, easy to share with my husband to show him what I was up to. And he later studied as well. And so that's how I got started.
Perfect. That's wonderful. Great. So the next question, how do you use quantum touch in your life and or in your work?
I use it on my family members, on my pets, plants, on myself, strangers I meet, and also on clients who actually call me for sessions. So really, I use it in a wide variety of ways, and even on life circumstances. You have a problem, you can send energy there too. I found with myself that just as I'd been taught by my teachers, if I bruised myself or something and I immediately began to run the energies, I wouldn't even get a bruise. If I bumped myself, I wouldn't even get a bruise. So I practiced a little bit on myself for different things. If I was anxious, I could run the energy towards my solar plexus. Just discovered that I could do my own self-healing for a number of things. And then with friends and clients, I discovered that I could almost always help a person to achieve a greater sense of well-being. And sometimes even help them to effectively get rid of pain, even significant pain like back pain, and often permanently. So this was just stunning and exciting to have a path where you can actually help people to feel better, so that they could use their inner self to take your energy and heal themselves. It's phenomenal for me. I use it in so many ways, and it just has become a part of every day.
Beautiful. You speak so well. You have a great camera presence too. Great. And so then the final question is, so Asha, what do you love most about quantum touch?
It's effective, it's joyful, it's playful, and it leads us to ask large questions about how this universe works, helping us to see that it's a friendly universe with all sorts of healing energies available. So it's not only fun, but it's profound. And I love that when you work with playfulness and joyfulness while you're actually doing quantum touch, you actually enhance your ability to help someone. I just can't imagine what's more delightful than that. It's a whole style of life, really, once you start to play with the energies. And for someone like myself, who's a mature person who likes to live a peaceful life, it's just ideal. I imagine being able to expand from working with clients to eventually teaching. And so really, there's a breadth of opportunities with quantum touch. And the program makes that possible too. You can take your steps, learn how to do the different techniques, begin to practice on clients, and then if you like, start working even toward teaching. And let me just look at my notes, see if there's anything that I really wanted to add. Yes,
Okay, that was okay.
there
Go
is
for it.
something else I want to add. Something else I really love about quantum touch is the magic. When I was studying it, it was during the COVID period. And so we were doing everything with remote techniques. That is, we were using Zoom, and we were discovering that we were just as effective across time and space. This is a factor that also opens our hearts and minds to the magnificence of the universe, the possibilities of sharing, communicating with people, even across the world. And for example, tomorrow morning early, I'll be working with a man in India. And that's just so exciting to me. Mm-hmm.